Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, that's
Big news, everyone! The new Lane Matchmaking System is finally here. And guess what? It's going live on the official server this June 18. So how does this work? Super simple. When you enter rank mode, you'll now be asked to pick at least 2 lanes that you want to play. You can even pick 3 or more, up to you. If you're a multi-role player, you can simply choose role fill to fill up everything. Let's say I select XP and mid lane. The system will now match me with other players to complete the whole team. And since I chose XP and mid lane, I can only get either of the two. In this example, I got XP lane. As you can see, everyone's role is locked in based on their picks. Nice and clean. Now during the hero picking, you'll see 2 hero tabs. One shows the heroes that are commonly used in your lane. The other shows all the heroes if you want to go wild and try something different. Change your mind? No problem. You can ask a teammate to swap lanes with you. Just tap this part, choose the player, and send a request. If they accept, boom, you've switched. If not, well, maybe next time. Now, for all your row mains out there, Moonton's got your back. You'll now get extra protection points after matches. Good news, right? And if you're mythic, you get 1-star protection per day. Nice perk for doing the hard work. And finally, only the assigned jungler can use Retribution now. Yes, you heard me. No more double Retribution lineup. So what happens if you break the rules? Or try something crazy like Layla in the jungle? Well, we've actually spoke directly with the developers. Yes, I got to sit down with the Moonton devs in a special interview with other content creators. It was a dream come true. I remembered my old comment from their video saying we need more devs talk. And now, here we are.
For example, I chose Mia, but I played her as a jungler. Or maybe Layla, but I played her as a roamer. Will I still get a penalty even though I use the hero in the correct lane?
我们是鼓励大家玩一些那种有趣的玩法，比如说让那个雷拉去打野，普星去走中路之类的一些玩法。我们并不禁止它啊，但是如果你选英雄的时候是违反了这个分路，系统会发出一些警告。然后呢，但是并不会直接扣你的分数，我们不能排除这种有趣的玩法。但是如果你抢队友的分路了，比如说你用了雷拉去抢金币路，普星去抢了打野，那么一旦被举报或者系统检测成功了，抢到队友分路，那就会受到惩罚。
So good news! No penalty as long as you stay in your assigned lane. The devs actually encourage creative picks as long as you don't ruin the team structure.
What if I get MVP, but I played Tigreal as a gold lane?
跟自己匹配分路不一样的分路呢，我们不会直接惩罚，我们会惩罚的是你走了不一样的分路，并且跟队友产生了冲突，就是系统给了你匹配的分路，但是你不按分路走，还跟队友去抢，把队友的体验给破坏了，我们会惩罚这样的行为。如果你拿了这个刚才这个情况，就是拿了 MVP 并且获胜了，但是没有跟队友起冲突，我们是一点都不会惩罚这种行为的。因为我觉得你在对局中跟队友沟通过了，哎，我去，比如说我是金币路，我是游走，你是金币路，然后我选了金币路英雄，你选了游走，即使我们不换分路，这样玩也是可以的。
So still no penalty if you don't mess up the lane assignments for your teammates. MVP or not, if you ruin the team's roles, you will get flagged.
Will you implement a feature allowing players to see the current demand for lanes, giving them the option to avoid overly competitive roles and reduce matchmaking times?
实际上我们在这个版本里加入了，如果你选择了金币路，那你的匹配时间预估匹配时间会很长，就是在分路选择界面下有一个预估时间会很长，那你就知道啊，这个分路人好多。如果你选择了游走，就是罗马，你会看到下面这个时间很短，就是它比较冷门。我们加入了这个实时预估的时间的功能。
So yes, there's now a timer and indicator to show lane demand. This helps you choose faster match roles if you're in a hurry.
For players who consistently play a single role, probably a mage main from birth, will the system prioritize them during matchmaking because of their loyalty to their role? Like for example, if a player has 1,000 matches in the mid lane and only 200 in the gold lane, and they select both roles during the pre-selection, will the system be more likely to assign them to the mid lane that has 1,000 matches as opposed to the 200 in gold lane?
我们当前的版本里面，每个人都要选择2个分路，会导致呢，你获得每个分路的实际概率，我们并没有干预，是几乎是随机的。 但是它的概率是跟当前这个分路的人数有关，人数越多，你的匹配概率会越小；人数越少，你的匹配概率会越大。那我们在新版本里面会考虑增加这个功能，但实际还没有制作，会考虑增加这个功能。就是如果2个人的，比如说我选了中路和游走，你选了游走和中路，那么我们会倾向于给玩中路更多的人给中路，玩游走更多的人给游走，而不是在按照随机给，我们会有一定倾向性。但这个功能实际还没有实装，我们的目标是这样子。
Quick answer. No, the system doesn't favor based on past games. Everyone gets a fair and equal chance, whether you're a newbie or a 1,000 game veteran.
What if I continually disregard the lane selection? Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? Like, what's the worst punishment for those who doesn't stand with the rules?
如果你不遵守你的分路，但是如果你不产生冲突也 OK。就比如说拿雷拉去打罗马也是 OK 的，我们不会惩罚这种行为。但是如果你经常不遵守你的分路，并且去跟队友产生冲突，那么我们会在你每日超过一定次数之后会扣大量的信誉分，直接就不能参与之后的排位赛了。
You lose credit score either through reports or the automated system detecting bad behavior. So yeah, better play fair.
In selecting multiple lanes, you can choose 2, right? Is there a way for it to have like the other one is the priority lane and the other one is the secondary lane?
Okay. So actually, if we do first choice and secondary choice, then it will give users a wrong idea that if I have my first choice, then we will be matched with that lanes for sure. Actually, it's not what the result is after the matchmaking, because the matchmaking is based on the number of people who chooses that lane. So if a lot of people chooses that lane, the chance you will get that lanes is really low. So it doesn't really go with the first choice, whether it's your first choice or your secondary choice. So we don't want to give the users the wrong idea like that. But in the future versions, we want the matchmaking to be more precise and can be satisfying everyone's needs, especially if they have their most preferable lanes, something like that. But it will be optimized in the following versions. If a lot of people are saying, we need a first and secondary choices, something like that, maybe we'll consider to do other adjustment in the following versions. So it really depends on how the users will respond to the new matchmaking system.
The devs said they avoided that to keep matchmaking transparent and fair, but they might improve this in the future based on player feedback. So yeah, we covered a lot. Seriously, it was an amazing experience. Now here's a pro tip to guarantee your preferred lane. Play with a friend and then both of you pick the 2 lanes that you prefer. Once in the draft, you can swap lanes. Easy, right? For 5-man teams, you can set every lane before queuing, so there's zero conflict. But look, even with all these upgrades, some issues will still pop up. Maybe you're wondering why you didn't get your top lane or why lane conflicts happen. The truth is, matchmaking systems are super complex. Change one part and everything else shifts. Even big games spend years tweaking them. Remember, no matchmaking system is 100% perfect, but the developers have made it clear they will continue to improve it based on your feedback. So let's enjoy the new lane matchmaking system dropping June 18, and let's play better, fairer, and smarter.